Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for the Banner Saga 2. And as soon as I hit the resume button, from loading up the game, it started me here. I don't remember if we already saw this or not, so we'll go ahead and go through this and go from there. Hakan works his way through frantic clansmen on his way to you. We lost some good varl on those ships, humans too, but you saved more of those along the way, maybe too many. You look at Hakan with disbelief. I'm not saying I would have done things different, but some of these ships were too weighted down. Okay, I remember losing the ships with some of the people, so I do remember that. As far as we know, this group is all that is left of my kind. Each varl death is one step closer to being wiped out. For a moment, the Varl King looks more vulnerable than you have ever seen him before. Hakan squints into the distance. Their next attack is coming, and this time it'll come in force. How's the audio? A little wonky. That might just be the way it is. What do they want? They seem keen on our supplies, but that can't be it, can it? That wasn't the reason for attacking us at Borsgard. Juno and Ivan approach. There may be a way out of the situation. A gamble to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. God, it's bad when a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise we'll make everyone make it. Juno gives Ivan a look. Just tell me your plan. Ivan sighs. With Juno's help, I think we can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy for me or the caravan. I need to help Ivan and calm these people so they are ready to march when he is ready. You need to keep this area clear of dredge at all costs. If the sound of a war horn cuts me off too, and everyone turns to look, the dredge assault begins. Rook, Hakan, you know what to do. It looks like the force you train is roughly the size of the enemies. You could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Juno and Ivan move to the cliff's edge. Hakan, surveying the battlefield, says some supply barrels could make a few barricades to defend, otherwise it'll be straightforward assault. Did we already do this one? I feel like we did this one. Maybe not. If we are replaying this, I apologize. It has been a little bit since my last session of recording, so we'll go through it again though. You consider what to do. I want to assault them without the barricades. I think we'll be okay. We'll need those supplies, you say. The Varl King gives you a look that says, if we make it through this. And then we're gonna charge. Let's go. You understand Hakan's reasoning, but sound the call to attack regardless. That probably means it's going to be a little bit more of a challenging battle for us, but I think we'll be okay. I'm going to bring Oddleaf into this, I think. Yep, I think we'll go with this. 3 Varl and then our 3 archers. Hold them off. This will take time. So they're apparently going to be doing something with the chasm over here. Try to protect us. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 big guys, 2 little guys. So 6 total. So 6 versus 6. They do have 1 more big guy than we do, though, when it's all said and done. We probably want our big guys to face off against their big guys. They're all their big guys are the same strength, so it doesn't really matter how we break this up, I don't think. Since this guy is the strongest of our Varl, I'm probably going to move him kind of to face off against both of these guys, really. He's going to kind of try and hold off this side, whereas these 2 guys are going to hold off this side. I think we'll do it basically like they are otherwise. And then we're going to put a human kind of in the gaps of all of them, maybe. I'm actually going to put you there, move you over 1 more spot. That'll be good. And then we'll put her here. Something like that. Give him a little bit of a line of sight, but otherwise kind of tuck him in behind the Varl. All right, let's go. We could engage this guy right away if we just move up straight away. And I think that's actually going to be the right move. Get these guys engaged. Do some damage to them right away. Mostly to their shields. And then see where that gets us. It does use a couple points of our Valor. Not Valor. What is it called? Willpower, sorry. But I think that's going to be okay. Again, bring the pain. Punishes enemies for retaliating. I mean, we'll try it. I don't usually use this one, but we'll see what it does for us. And I'm going to go ahead and just max it out. There's no reason not to, I don't think. Big chunk of shield damage. Alright, so he did knock us back there. Could face off against this big bad boy. And honestly, that's probably what we want to do because this guy does have more strength than the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and move over here. And we could battering ram, but that's not really going to be helpful in this particular moment. So we'll just do a straight up attack here. Full on shield damage. Work this guy down as much as we can. He's going to keep knocking us over, huh? All these guys can knock us over, apparently. Wow, you can do massive damage. your damaging attacks are so ridiculously strong. I mean, that's because this guy has no shield left, but still, it's just crazy. I mean, we need to work on some shield on this guy real quick. So we're going to move you up, I think. Honestly, we're just going to move you into this little pocket here. And we'll do damage to here. We can do a sundering impact. Adjacent enemies. So we could do damage to this thing. And it'll hit the adjacent ones. And I think that's probably what we want to do here. It's just going to kill him straight up. That might not have been what we wanted, but it still did a maximum amount of damage for one ability. I think it's still going to be overall an okay thing. We could move over and get a shot on this guy. But I think getting a 6 damage shot on this guy right here is going to be just more total strength that we're going to whittle down. So we're going to take that shot. And we're just going to do full strength. We're just going to knock him off. 9 damage right here. He's basically going to be worthless at this point. He's going to do a shield thing. Yeah, that's what I expected. It does get rid of a bunch of our shield, unfortunately, but that's okay. Can you get a good shot on anybody? You could get a shot on this guy. Technically could get a shot on here, but a 4 damage shot definitely feels like a better move. Can't get a shot on this guy over here. So we'll move over here. And we will get a bit of a shot here. We're just going to go full on strength because that'll whittle him down quite a bit. Yeah, that'll look good. That guy's pretty weak now. Oh, hello. There are more coming. I like the audio is messed up. And so I apologize. After this battle, I might save and restart the game. And then we'll come back in and try and hopefully have better audio. Something feels crackling to me. And maybe it must be my... Actually, just before I do anything, let me turn my headphones on and off. I think it sounds better. Might have just been some feedback in my headphones as they are wireless. Apologies. All right, so what do we want to do here? We definitely want to get up and get some damage on one of these two 11 guys. And it looks like just this guy in front of us is going to be just as easy as anything. I'm probably going to move her probably a little bit more over towards this way. Really need to be able to protect them a little bit better, though, which we cannot do at the moment. I think we're just going to do a straight up attack here. Probably just need to go for full on shield. And the fact that we have extras in here is going to make it a bit more challenging. Alright. You're going to come in here and just come into this pocket, I think. With the goal of hitting this guy. This guy's going to try and move over a little bit further, I think. I'm going to try to bring the pain again. If they retaliate, although if they're just going to keep doing shield slams, it's not really going to help me that much. Still, that does 7 shield damage, and that's pretty solid. Ah, we're actually getting some stuff pulling up here. That's pretty cool. Concentrate, Ivan. You're doing it. I don't know why I gave her a husky, manly voice, but anyway. All right, no big surprise there. That's just going to work up here. A big chunk of damage, actually. We just need to whittle this guy down quite a bit. Let me see something real quick. What is your battering ram? Actually, battering ram might be good here. Oh, I was going to say, is he not going to move over and hit this guy? He didn't hit him as much as I thought he was. So that actually was a little bit of a waste. Wow, we're getting a lot of mobs. So apparently this is... I'm guessing this is going to be one where we're not actually supposed to win this. And we just lost a guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, you're going to move over here to block this guy off a little bit and do a big chunk of damage here. You can whittle him down pretty heavily. I mean, I think we'll do as much damage as we can to that guy with 11 health here. 8, 9, 10. That'll get him down to 1. I mean, the good thing is no matter how many numbers they have, they only get to move one at a time, right? So We're still fine there. I mean, these two guys are both really strong still. So I think we'll move her over here and try to do some damage to this thing. Looks like we can only do shield damage. That's okay. I'm assuming we are just literally supposed to hold these off until we can escape. Looks like we're almost there. Okay. I mean, we can obviously start killing some things if we felt like that was the right move. I mean, whittling this guy down up here, back here, would feel pretty good. We're gonna go full on strength damage here just to get him down a little bit. Really, I mean, all these guys are very weak back here. It's really gonna be this guy back here is gonna be the strongest of what we have left. So I guess we're gonna move back here and do some damage here. Just doing 8-point damage, leaving at 1. Who's the strongest? This guy's the strongest now. And this guy back here in the back. I mean, we could do a sundering impact. It's gonna be big. Might kill off a few. Actually, I don't think that's what we want. I think we're just gonna do a straight up attack here. Try to do, yeah, 8 points of damage is perfect. Gets him down to 1. We did enough damage to kill him, which is, it's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and try to avoid killing things if we can just do damage to the other things anyway. Really, no one for you to attack that's gonna whittle anybody down in a major way, as far as I can tell. And there's really not. I mean, we could circle around back here, which really put me in an awkward spot against some of these other guys that are melee. We might just need to start killing off some of these guys that are in the way. I could get damage on one of these two, I'd be fine, but since I can't, I think I'm just going to stay where we're at. We're going to go ahead and just kill one of these guys. Probably this guy that's got 2. He's the strongest of what I can hit right this moment. Gets us renown at the very least. And that actually might not be a bad thing to go for. If we're in a position where we can get some renown, probably good idea. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try and shoot this guy. Get a bunch of damage on him. That's 8 damage. That's pretty good. That should work. If we can clear away the dredge, we can proceed. So I'm assuming no more dredge will show up now. We should be able to just clear these out. Okay, good. Alright, taking a big shield damage, but that's okay. We can handle that. Let's see. Put some damage on this guy back here, this ranged guy. Or again, we could just clear out the guys that are near us. We're kind of at a point now where clearing out the guys around us is probably okay. Most of these guys are relatively weak. It's really just this guy in the back that's not. Thankfully, he can't attack just yet, so that still helps us. And on that note, we're going to go ahead. Oh, we don't have enough willpower. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of willpower here. I don't think we actually need that much to do the sundering impact here. Should be able to take out 2 guys. Alright, we can't get a shot on that guy back there, can we? Can if we really book it. Which probably is okay, actually. Let's get him some shield attack. No, I forgot about I keep forgetting about the bombs because I can't see them. I wish there was a more visual I just have to remember they're there, and I just always forget by the time it gets back around to the person who's standing on top of it. Something I definitely need to do better at, obviously. All right, going to do as much damage here as we can. Let's give her a couple ticks here, and we'll do a big chunk of damage here. So I really hope we don't get anybody knocked out here. Looks like we can just back off one and finish this guy right here. Might be better to move over though and finish that one. Yeah, just because he's in danger of knocking out 2 of my people. Hopefully he just turns around and hits him. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And then we can move up, attack this guy. And then it's just that guy left. And if he stays on Rook, then we're in a good spot. No, he's going to come over here. No, I was hoping he wouldn't come over here. Oh, we only took 1 damage. How did that happen? No idea. All right, we'll just see if we can finish it with you. That's all right. Rook can finish it. Not a problem. We lost 1 guy, so I mean he'll have to heal up, but otherwise, I actually think that went okay, especially considering we got extras coming in there. So we did lose some people, but in theory we lost less because we, you know, of how we did the attack. Augur has been injured. Good amount of renown. Juno walks onto the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, but beckons to the families to follow. You shout for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbing in midair like ships at sea has everyone unsettled. Finally, Ivor takes the reins of a yacht loaded with a supply cart and walks out onto the first floating stone. It supports the load without issue. We go this way or the dredge kill us all. His words are punctuated by slinger stones thudding into the ground only feet away. Men pick up their children to start running. The caravan animals squawk and bleat in the frenzy. Varro pushed through the crowd, and while others fight to follow in their wake, the frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more from the ledge before everyone is strangely pacified. Even you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. So we did lose some clansmen because people are dumb. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks while fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of others. The dredge give chase, crossing onto the bridge without hesitation. Let's charge into the dredge. You launch yourself into the approaching dredge, swinging your axe wildly and driving a few backward. Other fighters and archers follow your lead, holding off the dredge until the last of the clansmen make it past you. The stones under your feet begin trembling, and you realize it won't hold much longer. Run, you shout to the fighters who joined you. Almost all push forward as the stones nearest land fall away into the chasm below. So we did lose a couple fighters, but we gained a little bit of renown. That's what I thought we were going to do. Actually, not sure where we're going. Are we going over here? Or are we going down here somewhere? That looks like maybe... Ivan is growing visibly weaker. I would imagine so. Meanwhile, many in the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their deaths. The effect is spreading. Rip a weeping man away from the falling edge. Ask Ivan to help. How you can help him. Run to the back and push people forward. Everyone look for him. Okay, let's get the weeping man away from the edge. You grab a man by the tunic who's reaching out to his fallen wife, violently jerking him off a crumbling rock. Keep going, you shout at him. Morale improved. Your action authority seems to jar others from their hopelessness, and the caravan begins moving steadily again. The stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the rising ones in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in a panic. Bulwark shouts, "Knock some of these people over the edge before we all go down." People gasp and flee from him. We are carrying too much, Ivor says. We've got to get rid of something before that Mender drops us all into the depths. You look around and see only people, food, and the massive cart the ravens are hauling. Only 2 of those are an option. I mean, seriously, throw the cart over, dude. Before the Varl can respond, Juno says, absolutely not. Her distraction affects Ivan, who falls to a knee. The entire bridge shakes and stones fall away around you. Clansmen scream as they fall to the desk. Juno scrambles back to Ivan's side, and the shaking stops. Okay, apparently we can't do that. Bulwark snorts that you should have left those people back on the other side. At least they would have died. They could have died fighting. The caravan continues forward in a fog of fear. What's the deal with the caravan? Apparently she likes it. Okay, fine. I'll leave your wagon alone, dude. My bad. Just a bit further, Ivan. Ormsdollar. Ivan's scream, it chills you as it echoes off a cliff a mere 100 yards away. Again, the bridge shakes, but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. This is killing him, she says, and I won't let that happen. Her tone is cold and dark. Or dark and cold. What's the alternative? She says nothing but looks toward the rear of the caravan. Governor Rugga and many others from Borsgard are back there. I mean, I guess we're gonna get rid of the rest of the food. Thank you. We'll replace them in Ormsdollar, says Juno, before returning to Ivan's side. The supplies are dumped and the caravan moves forward. Well, most of us made it. Watch your step.
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsa River. How many lives must have been lost here?
Looks like a few buildings might have made it. Whatever caused that chasm completely destroyed this place. Probably the big giant worm? Snake? Whatever it is. From the massive Varl to the youngest human child, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. Tents are loosely strung up and gear is thrown on the ground as everyone falls asleep. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. Your chest aches as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery gray fingers running over a red stone breastplate. Wait. Between your leathery gray fingers running over a red stone... I don't understand what that means. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you. No stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep. Oh, you had a dream. Snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the tasks of the new day. At least we still have some supplies. Obviously morale is not great. Could rest. Obviously get some morale back. We'll go look at our heroes, I suppose. We got some renown. Quite a bit of renown, actually. So... I mean, Mogger, Ivor, Hakon, we use these guys a lot. Same thing with Rook, obviously. So, getting these guys some level ups would be really good. Probably Ivor first. Alright. Higher stats and talent. Choose a second ability. Increase your item rank. Forge ahead. The character uses his experience in battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line in initiative. By repositioning his allies' turn order, he can create new strategies, such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slingshotting a powerful ally to the back lines. Yeah. Also could just do the Tempest, which is pretty strong. I'm going to take the Tempest. We got how many points? 2 points. I mean, being able to spend another point here is probably good. And then we could augment again. I keep forgetting that we can augment these. Long lives generally belong to the fighters with the fewest scars. Chance to avoid strength attacks. More bonus hit chance. This one, you 10% to cause puncture. Or a chance to avoid armor completely, I guess. I like the bonus crit chance. I mean, it just typically, especially for these guys that are doing massive points of damage. Feel like that might be good for us to go that route. Yeah, let's just put 1 point there. And then let's go for the increased crit chance. These guys are just, this guy's going to be here for just damage. He's a big, beefy damage dude. So we'll go with that, I think. I mean, we could always promote him again, obviously, but I think with it's 13 points apiece. I think we'll just promote all three of these guys. So I guess in that case, it doesn't really matter which order we go in. Actually, sorry, I meant to do that differently. I want to promote you. Continue. I want to check the other one. So we got battering ram and malice. We could force somebody to attack him. Or just battering ram. Let's take the battering. I don't use it a lot, but maybe I'll find more ways to use it. I mean, I think focusing more on his shield is probably the right move. He's really just supposed to be there to be a big, beefy guy. What's that icon? Oh, I forgot did I already have 2 points of exploiting for you? I don't know why I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess we might as well cap off your exploit. And then let's go ahead and put the other point in here. Like I said, I wanted to build up his shield a bit. All right, and then Hakan, I guess. I mean, I could level up some of these other guys like Crummer down here, things like that, because obviously we might want to rotate him in, especially with this guy being injured. Just got several guys injured at the moment. Got Bercy still, though, as well. I mean, either one of these guys would be a good option to bring in here into the fold. So maybe we do navigate away from Hakan here and actually get one of these other guys up a little bit more. How much does your promotion cost? 7. So we're only 1 point away from doing 2 of these. Still, I mean, if this is going to be our primary band, if we really just want our primary band to be as strong as possible. Yeah, I think this is still going to be okay. So we're going to promote you. Forge Ahead. Yeah, we already saw that. And then Tempest. We'll use Tempest for you. And then we're going to give you the same thing we did him. We're going to give you that. And then we're also going to give you some bonus crit. You're going to be a big heavy damage dealer as well. Cool. All right. I'm happy with that. I think resting for a couple days just to get everybody back healthy was probably not a bad idea. What's the eyeball? Normal caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Wait, does not affect your... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I misunderstood what that was saying. But if we get higher morale, then that does affect their stuff. One more day and we'll get all our heroes back, and I think that's good, and it gives us great morale. All right, we'll go with that. Let's go to the... Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will be going over to the ruins and going from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.